How we doing, guys? How has your week been of sneaker, hopefully W's, maybe some L's? If you did take a lot of L's, well, I got some good news for you. We've got a lot of heat coming through. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with every single sneaker release. We chop it up over here, talk about leaks, rumors, release dates, so you are in the know all the time. Speaking of the week, let's get into a little release recap. Let's see what we managed to get, what we didn't manage to get. We'll start off with this one, which was actually a EU UK exclusive. Well, basically what happened was the Yeezy 350 blue tint was scheduled to restock, and I think it did out in the US like back in December, and then it just got pushed back here in the UK and the EU. So we finally got it. Did you manage to get a pair? We had a couple other Yeezy 350s as well on Monday, and that was this Onyx colorway, the confirmed app exclusive, and then the bone colorway. Did you manage to get a pair? And then of course the off-whites. This was a pretty big one. So hopefully you got a retail W. Of course it's the white pair and the black pair. I can't remember, was it Friday that these dropped? June 23? No, I think it was a Thursday randomly. Either way, let me know how your week went, what you managed to get, but of course let's get into this upcoming news. Right, we're gonna jump straight into the deep end because we just got official images of potentially like 2022's most hyped sneaker. I don't know, we'll see, but of course Travis Scott is behind it. Here it is. This is the Travis Scott Low Reverse Mocha, something that we've been seeing for the longest time, but we finally got official images. You know what that means? It means it is coming up very, very soon. Now, the expected release date is supposed to be July the 21st, and that seems to be corroborated by most people. And if that's the case, these official images were obtained quite early, but then again, I think this sneaker was supposed to release a while ago. All I know is that this one is going to be incredibly hyped. Think about the fragment release. I think it's going to be somewhere around that level of hype. So yeah, July 21st for these ones. Let me know what you think of these official images. Where does this line up for you in terms of Travis Scott lows? Do you prefer the fragments? Do you prefer these? Do you prefer the OG ones? Let me know down in the comment section. Be really interesting to hear your thoughts. Right, little one for you guys out in the US, because these already dropped here in the UK and the EU. You guys, I don't know, man, you just got some hefty delays out there. This is the Jordan 1 Stage Haze. It is dropping July the 2nd, so right around the corner. It's a great sneaker. No, it's not reselling for anything tremendous on the aftermarket, but in terms of just a super wearable, solid pair of ones, even for the summertime, I think it's a very clean pair. So yeah, July the 2nd, we've got official images. I've even done a review, so if you want to go and check that out, be sure to do so. Get yourself ready. Salehe Bembury is moving from Crocs over to New Balance, and we have first images of what they're cooking up. So take a look at this. This is the upcoming 990 V2 Salehe Bembury collaboration. Now, we don't have anything other than this exact image, so it's not like we've got a bunch of detailed ones, but this is a pretty clear one. I believe Salehe Bembury posted this himself. This looks like a pretty cool summer type of colorway. I mean, you've got some like brownish tones, you've got maybe some peach with the laces and the mesh panel, some purple, some grays. There's definitely a decent amount going on with this colorway, but I think it's relatively solid, and the New Balance hype, the Salehe Bembury hype, is like at an all-time high. So yeah, in terms of release date, we do not have one at the moment. I would expect relatively soon, whether it's next month or maybe August. We'll have to wait and see. It just says 2022 over here. So I think pretty much every year we've had a Jordan Brand and a Quai 54 release in terms of a collaboration, and this one might be probably, I don't know, maybe my least favorite. This is the Jordan 1 Stash, and I mean, man, I thought the last one was a bit out there. This one, I mean, they've changed all of the materials from what they had on the regular stashes to, I guess, fabric, canvas type of material. In terms of release date, these are supposed to be coming next month, July 2022. Let me know if you're gonna pick these up. I don't know, might be the first pair of stashes because the last ones were pretty limited, so it might be a first time to check these out. All right, one that I would say almost extremely hyped about because it is tremendously clean, and that is this one right here. The Air Max 1 Patta release is going to have another colorway in this beautiful, crispy, white, light gray, and a sail midsole. This is just a perfect combo, especially on this model. Just look at how they look on foot. I just think they look freaking incredible. Just such a great color combo. The wavy pattern, even though we don't have an exact release date as of right now, now. It just says 2022 at some point. I would expect, because of the colorway, it's going to drop this summer. Think like July, August. Of course, I'm going to keep you guys up to date, whether it's over here on the channel or on my Instagram at Elliot Page Sneakers. Right, this one's just going to be very quick because I believe it's just for you guys out in the US. It might have already dropped here in the UK, and I think it's only GS sizes, so very quickly. Nike Dunk Low Racer Blue. It is dropping on June the 28th, so I expect that is on your guys' Nike app. So just have a look at the upcoming tab on the Nike app and just double check that these are going to be dropping. Right, I believe we've got official images, or at least maybe retailer images for this pair of sneakers right here. This is the Jordan 3 Dark Iris. We've had some banging colorways of the Jordan 3 this year, just so far. Like, we had the Cardinals, those were amazing. I believe those Neapolitan ones are still upcoming here in the UK. You guys already had them out in the US. That's a great colorway. But these are also extremely solid. And I know we have the Fire Reds coming up, which we will speak about in a minute because we do have some more information on that. But these are looking crispy clean. You've got the elephant print. You've got that really nice purple dark iris is what Nike's calling it. Gray outsole, white leather on the upper. It's a clean sneaker. Now, we do have a release date, which is August the 24th. So if you want this pair, definitely stay up. I think these will be relatively popular. And like I said, let's talk about the next Jordan 3, which I think most people are going to be extremely excited about, and that is the OG Fire Red Jordan 3 Retro, which is coming later on this year. So here's the first images that we have. There's this one right here, obviously crispy, clean leather on the upper, all over white. You've got the Fire Red hits on the back and on top of the tongue. Yeah, let me know what you think. It's pretty much true to the original as far as I can tell. Really nice gray leather on the upper. This is going to be a solid one, especially for summertime. I think this is one of those sneakers that kind of drops and then just goes up in the future. You know, it's going to be like a hefty retro that we don't see again for a good few years from Jordan Brand. August the 6th is the release date, so nice and early August time. Right, I wanted to add this one in because it is such a clean colorway and it is dropping just around the corner at the end of this month. It is the New Balance 990 made in the USA Macadamia Nut. Now, there is a whole pack, so we're getting a 990 V1 as well as this one. I assume these are just going to drop on New Balance's website. Maybe you see some raffles starting to pop up on different retailers as well, so just keep an eye out. Tom Sachs and the general purpose shoe. That sneaker is ridiculous for the amount of hype that it has, and it is just like one of the most basic looking shoes. Either way, we're getting more colorways, so if you took an L on the last one and you just gotta have that sneaker in your collection, well, how about we look at some of the other ones? So this is the first one, all over gray, white Nike swoosh. Again, super simple, super basic. There's the white, orange, and red colorway. This one is not my favorite just because of the mixture with the red and the orange. Like, I would prefer it if those pull tabs were red as well. I think it would be a little bit cleaner. There's a red and black colorway, which this is probably my favorite. Just the black Nike swoosh with the all over white upper. It looks super clean. And then I think that is it. So 3 new colorways. Either way, these are supposed to be coming, I believe, either next month or August. I know that Tom Sachs said that the original was going to be restocking in August, so maybe he means these ones are coming back. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Only a couple months away though. Okay guys, are you ready for this? Yeezy brand and crazy colorways. This might be one of the most bizarre colorways to put on this specific model. The Yeezy Knit Runner, and it's just this musty green and blue colorway. Like, it's not even a nice green and a blue. I don't know, maybe it's better that they did it this musty, weird, worn, brownish color, but man, this looks crazy. I mean, this is really not helping the Yeezy Knit Runner model in terms of popularity. Like, I feel like it's already a somewhat struggling model because I guess it's so polarizing. Like, it is a crazy shoe. No matter how you split it, it's a sock shoe that just looks pretty crazy. And when you add a crazy colorway to it, I don't think it helps its wearability whatsoever. I don't know. You let me know your thoughts. Maybe this is your new favorite colorway. It's called Faded Azure. They should be coming up real soon here in 2022. Speaking of Yeezy brand, I have to show you guys these on-foot images because you know what? they look pretty damn clean. So take a look at this here. This is the Yeezy 350 Dark Beluga. And listen, I was under the impression that we didn't need another Beluga variant, but you know what? I'm loving these. Maybe it's just the lighting or the fact that they're on foot, but there's something about this colorway, which yes, it's extremely simple. Literally, they just flipped the colorways on the regular Beluga, but it changes it massively. You've got the orange stripe, which just seems so much more vibrant on this darker color. I think this is a pretty clean option. Obviously, the midsole is blacked out, which I think is also really nice. Either way, these are going to be dropping sometime towards the end of the year, so fall time 2022. I would imagine maybe September time. I don't know, that's just speculated. We don't have an exact release date, but any more information, I'll keep you guys up to date. I'm gonna give you your best look yet at the Jordan 1 Chicago Reimagined. Of course, we've got to take a look at these pictures because apparently, according to this article, it says this is the best looks yet. So let's figure that out. So these are pretty clean on-foot images, very, very detailed. You can see the cracking around the ankle area. Some people really don't like the cracked leather. I don't mind it, that's completely up to you. But yeah, I just want to show you these images because again, we know pretty much everything there is to know about this sneaker at this point. It's going to be insanely hyped. It's dropping at the end of this year on October the 29th. If everything goes to plan, if everything goes well, hopefully it sticks to that release date, doesn't get pushed back or postponed or anything like that. Stussy and Nike are back at it and they're putting like the same Air Force One inspiration on this sneaker right here, which is the Air Max 2015. So they're calling it the same thing, the fossil colorway. It comes with, I assume, the similar hemp material, which kind of feels like canvas all over the upper. Got the black Nike swoosh. Arguably, you could say that's a reverse Nike swoosh. It looks clean. It looks very solid quality. It's not a bad sneaker. It's not a wow, this is insane sneaker. It's just a nice one. It's a nice little Air Max 2015. It is dropping at some point here in 2022. These are official images, so I would imagine right around the corner. Louis Vuitton has cooked up one of the most insane looking foam shoes that we've seen recently. Take a look at this right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the, well, they're calling it the Louis Vuitton Foam Runner, but obviously they're not going to be calling this the Foam Runner. This is just kind of like the first looks of their new Spring Summer 23 campaign. This colorway looks super clean, obviously it being light blue with just the white upper all over foam. Now listen, I mean, every brand is jumping on this right now. Foam shoes are the wave right now. They are the wave. Every single brand is jumping on. We've seen the ones from Jordan brand that are upcoming. These newer styles seem to like this whole sock inside the foam shoe type of thing. I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan. I don't know, let me know what you think of these. Is this something you would rock or no? Joe Freshgoods is going to be delivering another collaboration, not with New Balance this time, but with Vans. So this is apparently the Everything Happens for a Reason collaboration, because Joe Freshgoods likes to have like these kind of little catchphrases or names for the collaboration, which is pretty cool. So these are the boxes, all over pink. We do have some on-foot images, but it's just not on Sneaker News, so take a look at this here. It is on overandunder.io on Instagram. Yeah, we can see them on foot. So there's a pink pair, a very light, almost blush pink pair, if you can see like off to the left side, and then we also have a red pair. In terms of design and everything, they look pretty simple. A release date, we don't have anything. These are just like the very, very early images. I would imagine they do something like this for summer, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeezy slides. You need some for summertime. Do you have like some colorways? Maybe you need some new ones. Well, July the 25th. So take a look at this here. We're getting a bunch of colorways that we've had before. So, well, actually, Bone, have we had a restock of the Bone yet? I'm not too sure. This might be the first Bone restock. Either way, we're getting Bone, Resin, and Onyx. So Onyx is one that we had on the last release. This time we're getting it as the restock. Bone, I'm not entirely sure if we have had a restock. That might be pretty big. I assume they're all going to come with a new texture material as well. Literally, they restock Yeezy slides every 2 months. Just wanted to update you on that. But let's keep it moving to the final story for today. So this is pretty big. Nike announces full exit from Russia. They are leaving Russia for good in terms of their stores and their locations. locations and their whole brand. So here's a quote from what they said in their statement. It says, Nike has made the decision to leave the Russian marketplace. Our priority is to ensure we are fully supporting our employees while we responsibly scale down our operations over the coming months. Now for Russia, this might be pretty savage. So they start taking away their retail spaces, but like other retailers that are selling Nike products, I assume they just stop shipping it to them and eventually they'll run out of pairs. I don't know, what happens to the resale market in Russia? Do they have a resale market? I don't know. Imagine like Nike, you just cannot get your hands on any Nikes. Probably going to be some kind of value to Nike sneakers in Russia after this. There's probably going to be like some kind of black market where they're importing pairs. But Nike, apparently Russia only makes up 1% of its business, so it's not a huge hit. Like I said, that is the final story for today. Guys, have a great week full of W's. Let me know what you managed to get in. If you want to continue staying up to date and in the loop in the sneaker world, be sure to go and follow my Instagram at Elliot Page Sneakers. We can carry on the fun over there. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through, hanging out for yet again another video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. But until then.